I'm like, I don't know if the last intro was good, so let me just do another one. Beautiful day, love bugs. I am back with another video. I'm finally back, and today we will be discussing all of my artwork.
Trust is a luxury. Don't act like you fuck with me. Demonstrate loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Kid, I know what I mean.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I am Bimi the Fairy Queen. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, make sure you like and subscribe. If you've already been here before, then I'm assuming you liked and subscribed already because y'all know the vibes. Yeah, and let's get to it. So we're gonna get started. First tattoo I ever got, I was 18. My parents were pretty strict growing up. I ain't gonna lie. 18 getting a tattoo was kind of a big deal because no matter what age you are, if you still in their house, you under their damn rules, period. At 18, I was still living at home. I wasn't quite at college yet. One thing my parents always make sure is like, when you doing what you need to do, getting good grades and this and that, then we're gonna do what we need to do. So that was one thing I wanted. I wanted a tattoo.
All these fake raw bitches need to take a chill. Ride around fake shaking, acting like the real. Only fucking with you cause you headed to the top.
Mostly it was my mom. She was like, you get straight A's and stuff, and you 18, then we could go ahead and do it. We did that. And really, like, the day that I was supposed to get it, she was like, well, did you talk to your dad? When she first initially was like, yeah, you can get a tattoo when you turn 18 as long as you got straight A's, all this and that. Eventually, when it came around to it, she's like, hold up. No. Go talk to your dad. A lot of times when women say that, it's like, you know, dad gonna say no. I talked to dad and he was like, yeah. He was like, all right, if she say you could get it when you turn 18, you got good grades, then let's go get it. So I was like, hey, it's lit. She was mad. I can't even lie. She thought he would say no. Yeah, he was with it. So we went and we got this dandelion tattoo. Dandelion tattoo.
I don't really fuck with nobody. I don't get too close. No. If you fucking with me, you not. If you fucking with me, you not. If you fucking with me, you not.
My parents, they don't really have tattoos like that. They're not tatted up or nothing. My dad, he has like a couple tattoos. My mom, I think she just has one tattoo. Nobody is really super versed in tattoos. Yes, so I get the tattoo when I'm 18. It's supposed to be a dandelion with birds flying off of the tattoo. The seeds kind of turn into the birds. Now, let me tell you about this experience. This was my first tattoo, obviously. I went, I told the guy what I wanted. He was very just like, okay, print up this picture. And I was like, well, I want like an extra brand. He just draws a line. It's very simple. He didn't do any like artistic work. He just printed a picture and drew a line and charged me. Guess how much this tattoo costs, y'all? $150. This tattoo cost me $150 and it took him less than an hour. It was ridiculous, but at the time I wasn't, you know, I ain't have all this, so I didn't really know about pricing and tattoos because a lot of my friends were getting tattoos at their home crib. Okay, so like I guess I was just young and dumb. Since I'm at a studio, it's gonna be okay. Bitch, no. It wasn't a lot of passion put behind this tattoo, but on my end, I knew what the tattoo represented. This tattoo for me represents, like in my household, there was a lot going on during this time. So I was kind of the person that was like, okay, let me just do what I need to do and let me just make mom and dad happy. Let me do that. And I kind of really got really used to playing a certain role instead of just being who I am. Represents me coming into my own self, learning me. It's my first tattoo and it means a lot, even though it's not the best. It's not the best work, but it really does mean a lot to me. Yeah. I didn't get the next tattoo until I was after college. So I didn't even get any tattoos while I was in college, surprisingly. Graduated college, and then now I'm like, okay, I'm ready for some more tattoos. I already knew that I wanted more tattoos, but my whole thing with getting something permanently inked on you, make sure it's something meaningful that you'll never regret. So yeah, it took me a while to figure out what else I wanted next because I was learning me. First tattoo was like me learning me.
Fuck with me, fuck with me, yeah. Fuck with me, fuck with me, yeah. Fuck with me, fuck with me.
The next tattoo I got when I felt like I knew me more. I was more in tune with who I am. Next tattoo was this. This is one of my favorites. Okay, we're gonna do top 4 at the end. So far, and this is definitely one of my favorites. Y'all know it's gonna be, this one's gonna be in the top 4, okay?
I'm riding, hey. All you riding is you riding, hey. I've been needing 7 letters, loyalty.
This is my tortoise tattoo. This came from, this is a long story, but I'm gonna try to make all these stories quick. I've always been very connected to tortoises. Turtles and tortoises in general. For those of y'all who do not know, a turtle lives in the water and a tortoise lives on the land. I've always felt very connected to this animal. The land version, which is the tortoise, that's what really was more connected to me, but I've been very connected to both all my life. People who knew me knew that. My 9th birthday, I'm opening up gifts. I opened one of them for my mom, and it's a book, informational book about tortoises. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, at this point, I was like, she knows. I already know all about the tortoises. I've been researching and all that. So, like, why would she give me another book? Then day, she knows I love tortoises. Give my mom hugs, kisses. And then she's like, well, you know, we have one more gift for you. She's like, come upstairs. So we go upstairs and we go to my bedroom. It's a big ass glass tank with a tortoise inside. It has all the little tortoise fixtures in there. And I just started crying. Of course, y'all know I'm emotional. You know, I wanted this for so long. Thank you so much. That tortoise's name was Scarlet. I'm not going to say rest in peace Scarlet because she may still be alive, but when we moved from North Chicago, my mom did give her away and I was hurt. I was hurt. And it wasn't until later, way later in my life, when I was actually in college. Y'all know I'd be adjusting my nose ring. Excuse me. I was in college to where I started having different experiences with tortoises. Y'all know about my ex a little bit. I dated my ex for about 4 or 5 years-ish. When we first was like about to make it official, y'all know it'd be like talking stage, and we did that talking stage for a long time. And I was like, okay, I'm tired of this. We're in college at this point. This is the beginning of my sophomore year. I'm like, all right, we've been doing this for a while. I'm ready for something a little more serious. Let's try to get a little bit more serious with it. And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, well, let's just try it because we've been doing all of what we've been doing for a while. So anyways, he's like, all right, well, if you want to try it, let's try it. As soon as he said that, now, mind you, when we're having this conversation, we're downstairs at the bottom of our dorm. The dorm makes a U shape, and in the middle of that courtyard, and it's plants and it's benches and it's a little pond. And it was just so serene. It was so serene. We would go down there from time to time, and when we're having this conversation, talking about how we're about to move forward, what we're about to do next when it comes to us, he's like, yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and try it then. You want to try it so bad. I don't know how I'm going to be as a boyfriend, but if you want to try it so bad, let's try it. And as soon as he said that, a tortoise walks across the pathway and goes into the water. Pretty sure that that was a box turtle that walked by because it was not like a big desert tortoise. It was just like a little tortoise. It went towards the water. So I'm like, this has to be a box turtle because, and they're called box turtles, even though they're more so tortoises because they live most of their life on the land, but sometimes they like to go in the water and they'll swim and they'll be in the water. This tortoise walked by, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a box turtle, walks by, and mind you, my first tortoise that I ever had was technically a box turtle. That's what I seen walk by. And I'm like, what? And he seen it too. He's like, this is a dorm, y'all. This is not like a big apartment complex. This is a dorm. It's one dorm. So the courtyard is very small. Like, I'm trying to do this body language so y'all can understand. Never seen a turtle there. I'm always walking through that courtyard every day. Anything I've ever seen was like birds, maybe a butterfly or two. All of a sudden, one day we see this tortoise. So that was a big deal because obviously, like, it's a big deal. So yes, this is the next tattoo I got after the dandelion. And this tattoo, he went on Camera J Tattoos. Make sure y'all hit him up because honestly, I mean, look at it, looks like a real tortoise. And let's rewind a little bit. As y'all know, I'm very connected to turtles, tortoises. But what really drew me in was I was in my relationship for about 4 or 5 years. Me personally, I'm not about to be in no damn long ass relationship and I can't learn from you. Our whole purpose when we get together is to build. I'm teaching you some shit, you're teaching me some shit. We're learning from each other and we're building. Why would we get together if I can't even learn from you? You can't learn from me. That makes no sense. Me and my ex, we was really deep into the learning from each other. I didn't even realize how much he taught me and how much I taught him till way after the fact. One of the many things that he taught me was he put me onto African Adinkra symbols. Ancient West African symbols that represent different aspects of life, basically. One of the symbols looks like a tortoise. It looks just like a tortoise. Y'all see, it looks just like a tortoise. But guess what? If you translate what they named it, it means crocodile. That blew me because my ex, he was obsessed with crocodiles. So they're gonna name the symbol crocodile, but then it looks like a tortoise. So it's literally me and him. It's just weird. Then I learned the meaning of the crocodile. The name is Denkium. I learned the meaning and it means adaptability. This is something that really means a lot to me because I'm over here thinking like, damn, like, first of all, I deal with really bad anxiety. I start feeling a whole like bubble in my throat. Like, it's hard to breathe. The anxiety is bad. So when I find out the name of this symbol, it means adaptability. And I'm just like, damn, bitch, like sometimes you really just have to adapt and you have to deal with that for that temporary moment, adapt and then move on. This tortoise taught me a lot, basically, because there's been times where I was really down, really low. Y'all know, if you've watched any of my previous videos, especially if you've watched What Is Heat I So Juice, you know I've dealt with depression and anxiety. This tattoo saved my life. This is one of the tattoos that really saved my life, because when I'm feeling at my lowest and I'm like ready to be done with everything, you tatted this on you. It means adapt. Why are you not adapting right now? If you're gonna get that permanently tatted on you, then like really be about it. Whenever I feel at my lowest and when I feel uncomfortable and uneasy, I just boop, I just put my hand right here and I'm like, bitch, you gotta adapt. So yeah, this is a really big deal.
Loyalty. I need a proof for loyalty. Show me you will never betray me. I need some niggas with loyalty. I need some bitches with loyalty. I need a crew full of royalty. Oh, fuck with me, fuck with me, yeah. 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 I'm riding, hey. All you riding is you riding, hey. I've been needing 7 letters loyalty. You gon' get it back, just don't fuck up with me.